Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. For this week's video, I wanted to talk about a couple of different ways you can tell if a guy loves you, because I think that there is a really big difference between being able to tell if somebody likes you and being able to tell if like somebody is more into you and they actually love you. So I came up with a couple of things this week that I hope will help you guys out, and I hope that you guys like this week's video. So if you do, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And with that being said, here's the first thing that I came up with. First thing that I think will be able to really help in being able to tell if somebody loves you or not is whether or not that person actually likes learning about you. So if that person wants to like hear stories, things you've been through, and just wants to get to know like what you like and what you don't like, and that person just wants to know like who you really are and like what you actually like doing, I think that's a really good way in order to tell that like somebody is wanting more than just like what they already have. If that person never wants to know anything about you and they just only like hanging out with you, then I think it's a little different because they're not actually showing an interest in who you are, they just like being around you. So if that person wants to learn more about you, I just think that's the first way in order to tell if somebody is in love with you. The second thing you need to look for is if this person, like when they're hanging out with you, likes to show you off in certain ways. If they bring you out somewhere, they're like putting their arm around you and like making you feel special when like you're around a bunch of people, they don't have a problem showing other people around you that like they're there for you and like this is who they're with, and they don't have a problem showing that they're with you. I just think that is the second way in order to tell. Alright, the third sign that I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to see if this person is in love with you is that if you notice that this person is always going out of their way to do things for you, and for some reason it always feels like when they do something for you that they love doing it. If they love making you happy, like they love going out and doing things for you, if they're actually happy that they're making you happy, I think that's a good way in order to tell if somebody loves you. Alright, moving on to another thing that I think is really important if like you're trying to show somebody that you love them, or if you're trying to find out if somebody does love you, this person that you actually are with, like if they like hearing what you have to say like about certain topics, or if you want like an opinion from somebody, I think that if that person doesn't like listening to what you have to say and they never want your opinion, then that's definitely something to look out for, like to show that they don't love you. If you can tell that that person really likes your output, things that you have to say and your ideas and all that kind of stuff, I think that's another way in order to tell that person definitely loves you. Another thing that I think you'll be able to see if somebody loves you is like if this person always lets you know like what is happening in their life, what's happening with their friends, just keeps you in the loop of like everything that's happening throughout their life. So I think that if they're hiding things and like never telling you about what's going on, that's definitely like something to look out for. Alright, the last thing that I think you'll really be able to see like if somebody loves you or not, or if you're in love with somebody, is like you always find yourself like not wanting to give up on whatever it is to do with this person, or if you notice that the person that you like, he never gives up on whatever it is that you guys are going through. This person always tries to find like an alternative to like getting it done other than just giving up on everything. I think that's another good way to tell if somebody loves you. So I hope that you guys like this week's video. Those are just a couple things that I thought I would talk about this week, because there are differences between like telling if a guy likes you and telling if a guy loves you, and I think that when you can actually tell that somebody loves you, it's a lot different because they're like super serious about whatever it is that you guys have together. So right now I'm at VidCon, that's why I'm in a hotel room, and I'm going out and meeting a bunch of you guys, and it's super awesome. So I hope that you guys like this week's video. Make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below telling me if you're in love with somebody. But with that being said, I love you guys so much, and as always, I will see you next Saturday in next week's video. Bye!